You've now become poison. That's why I've been hired. I'm the antidote.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2005 Steven Seagal action film, Submerged. The film is co-written and directed by Anthony Hickox, and it stars, of course, Steven Seagal. We've got Christine Adams, William Hope, Nick Brimble, and Vinnie Jones. Right, now then, this film follows Seagal's character, Cody. He is, well, essentially, he is like a soldier, mercenary, super duper killing machine type guy who's been jailed, along with the rest of his crew for kind of a job that went bad in the past. However, they bring him out of jail and his team because they need them to go in and get back this thing. Nick Brimble's character, this scientist, has developed a way to kind of control people. And it is proving to be quite difficult. So Seagal's team goes in to try and deal with it. They end up getting on a sub. They end up getting off a sub. Lots more fighting and other stuff. What are my thoughts on Submerged? Well, I have been revisiting some of Seagal's films, or visiting them for the first time, over the last few weeks. It's been a bit hit and miss. The last one I did last week was The Patriot. I didn't mind that one too much, even though obviously it's no classic. And I thought, well, I'm going to go for Submerged next. Now, I did watch this many, many years ago, but I don't remember a great deal about it, other than there was a submarine involved. So, I revisited this one, Submerged. And, wow, this is not a good one, is it, people? This is not a good one. This is the less enthusiastic version of Steven Seagal. The dubbing here again is bad. I mean, in the other film, was it Belly of the Beast? With the dubbing, it was really noticeable and really bad. Here, it's on another level. I'm not kidding. It feels like 60-70% of his lines have been dubbed by somebody else who supposedly they're trying to get someone to sound like him. And you can tell clearly it's not Steven Seagal. It's littered with it. It just feels like low effort as soon as you kind of see that bollocks. Could they not get the man back in a dubbing studio? Could they just not have withheld part of his check until he did his job? You know, the job they'd paid him to do. I mean, not that it would have helped much, Seagal delivering some of this dialogue, because it's really appalling dialogue. I mean, cringe-worthy dialogue. And the plot, don't get me, I mean, you could probably guess at the beginning me trying to describe what happens in this film. It's got one of those massively over-convoluted plots that makes no sense. And you just kind of like give up trying to follow it after a while because it's just twaddle. And to say the title is Submerged, there's barely any of the film on a sub. Hardly any. Probably 20 minutes, maybe a bit more. That's not exactly, reason to call the film Submerged, is it? And then you've got Gary Daniels in this film as well, which I forgot to mention. And if you don't know who that is, he's a very, very, very talented martial artist, UK martial artist, who was very popular around this time. So you've got Gary Daniels in here. So you would think that at some point you're going to expect a good fight scene between him and Steven Seagal. Well, no, you're not. it's over in seconds. According to stuff I've read, Gary Daniels has stated that a much more elaborate and even fight scene was coordinated by the stunt coordinator. And Seagal just wandered on set that day and just decided to change it and choreograph it himself that day to make him look uber powerful and for it to be over in seconds. So I mean, you don't even get that. I mean, Gary Daniels is shockingly wasted in this film, as is everybody else. You know, you've got William Hope and Nick Brimble, Vinnie Jones, Gary Daniels, even Christine Adams. All of these actors are a step above Seagal in regards to levels of performances that they can give, and they've got nothing to do. Absolutely nothing to do. And this clearly was not a trouble-free production, because I've read all sorts of reports of Seagal being an absolute arse on set in this film. Apparently, Vinnie Jones threatened to kill him because he insulted his mother. There were stray cats everywhere on set that used to drive him mad. So some of them used to feed the cats on purpose just to annoy Steven Seagal. The director gave a gun to the producer and asked him to shoot Steven Seagal and blow his head off. So he wasn't a popular figure on this film. Bless him, Mr. Seagal. And it shows. There's no camaraderie. There's no fun. The action scenes are terrible. It's a nonsensical plot that you just can't be bothered to follow. And it offers very, very little. It's got a good premise at the very basic of it, you know what I mean? But they've kind of sold this with the whole Submerged thing, you know. Ooh, Steven Seagal, submarine. Ooh, it could be a bit like Under Siege, this. It couldn't be any more further removed from what Under Siege was. That was peak Seagal, and we never really got it again after Under Siege. Not to that level. And we certainly don't get it here. This is, I think, a very, very poor showing for a Steven Seagal film. I was desperately unimpressed with this one. But maybe you think differently. Let me know in the comments, guys. What's your thoughts on Submerged? Are you a fan of it? Have I missed something? Let me know. And let me know if there's other Steven Seagal films that I may not have seen or may not have already reviewed, and I will definitely consider them. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next video.